Hey again, besties. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over just an entire host of mods that I think would be perfect for a witchy playthrough. And I'm going to try to go through all of it as best as I can in the video. But ultimately, I will be linking all of these on my blog post that you guys can check out in the description. So yeah, this is my brand new save. And I actually do want to play with it because I love the aesthetics that much. And my new farmer's name is Lydia, and she is clearly a witch. So I actually spent a bit of time putting all of this together, and even though she's still on the starter home, I still tried to furnish it as best as I can. So some of the things that we can see visually just from the get-go is I am using Iman's, I think it's called Iman's it's the large swamp farm. I was going to use the small swamp farm, but I decided that, I kind of wanted something bigger. I do like a bigger map. So I am using Iman's larger swamp farm. And as you can see, I do have an interface installed. And yeah, I'll have to show you guys the main starting page for the game at some point. But yeah, I believe that is called, I'm trying to remember, it's called Linea's Witchy and Purple UI. And I'm actually using quite a few of Linea's mods here as well. So, all of the trinkets and stuff, I don't have any trinkets to show at the moment, but yeah, that is all hers. And I am using some retextures. So as far as my crafts and stuff, I am using retextures, and I believe I'm using Boggy Witch's craftables. So this is my home, and you guys might have noticed that I have these little summoning circles, and that does come from a mod called Summoning Circles. And yeah, like I said, I'm still on a starter home, so I furnished this as best as I could. I'm using PC's flow wallpapers. I kind of wanted to get an eco-rich type vibe with this, so yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, I was trying to get an eco-rich vibe. I'm also using Gothic Girly Pop Black Cat retextures as well. So, and as far as my farm buildings go, I'm using Swamp Witch farm buildings. And again, I don't I'll leave all of the information for you guys below, because I can't think of the authors, not all of the authors' names at once. But I am gonna get onto the craftables, because I actually really do like the retextured craftables, so give me just a moment.
5 minutes later.
Okay, you guys, so here are all of the retextured craftables. Now, again, I'm using Bog's Witchy craftables, so that is from the user Boggy Witch. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's I don't think all of the vanilla craftables are here. I just kind of put down the ones that I could think of. But yes, I do like that they have a swamp witch vibe. And this right here is a recycling machine. It's like a crystal ball. And this is the treasure chest. And I actually love how it glows like that when you open it up. I actually really love that. So yes, these are not craftables that I started with. I just spawned these myself just to show you guys. So when I do actually do the playthrough for this, I will not have all of these craftables. I will be getting rid of these craftables after the video. So, yeah, I actually really love the aesthetic. Also, I haven't gone over this yet, but I also installed some fashion sense mods as well that give her the witchy aesthetic. And yeah, I'll try to go over that with you guys in a bit. There's a lot to cover here, so I will try to go over that with you guys soon. Okay, so these are actually the scarecrows, And these actually come from Idaida's Witchy scarecrows. So if you ever wanted like a unique looking scarecrow that has a witchy vibe, then this is definitely a mod that I recommend. I think that they're really pretty and they're really cute. Yeah, I really love these. Like, I'm really living for these scarecrows. So I honestly don't have like a game plan for this. So I don't even know when I'm going to be using this farmer, but I will have her like, you know, like when I decide that I want to use this farmer, I will be using all of these mods that I'm featuring in the video. So also I am using retextured tools. So I'm using several actually. I believe that the tools that I'm using are, I believe they're from Linea. I believe they're from Linea. Like, I'm using a lot of stuff from Linea. And as far as the clothing goes, I'm using Witchy Rustic Looks for Fashion Sense by Alexa Lynn. Yeah, that's how I'm able to get this look that my farmer has at the moment. And another cute mod that I'm using the Witch's Magic Mirror, which it retextures the Fashion Sense mirror. Like, it just makes it more witchy. Like, also, another thing that I'm going to show you guys later in the video is that I actually changed the town's buildings as well. So I did do a whole, like, retexture for the entire Pelican Town. So I will get to that very soon. I'm just kind of exploring this swamp farm. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And as far as the retextures for the grass and the foliage, I'm using purple foliage, a swampy and magical witchy rustic look, and I'm using Anand's witchy dirt and grass. So that is how I'm able to get this look. I think it's perfect for this map. I know that the mod author of this map recommended several other retextures that are fitting for this, but I personally settled on this one, and I think that these trees are too beautiful to even chop down. So that's just my personal opinion. Like, they're too gorgeous. So I don't think I can get over there right now. Like, I think I needed better tools to get over there to get rid of that tree stump. But so I think with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and go into town. I'm gonna show you guys what the rest of Pelican Town looks like, what it looks like outside of this farm. And honestly, I'm actually pretty impressed by the buildings because I was looking at them on the previous day of this save. Now I want to see if the bus has changed at all. No, the bus is the same. Wouldn't it have been really cool to have the bus retextured? But I think it just applies to the buildings. So here we are here in Pelican Town, and I do have a building retexture for the town, and it's called Witchy Town Buildings. So, and that is locked for now. So I think I'm just gonna have to, because I have the time paused at the moment because I want to be able to take my time to go through everything with you guys, but I've just unfrozen the time just so that, you know, time can flow normally. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna look at all of the buildings. I do love the overall look of the buildings, and I personally think that these buildings, they kind of, to a degree, match my own farmhouse. Now, I do use a different texture for my farmhouse, but I mean, I think that the overall town vibe fits very well with my farmhouse. Like, I think having all of these mods together, like, if you're looking to just completely revive your whole game, like, this is definitely the way to do it, especially if you're wanting a witchy aesthetic. Like, I think, okay, there are no similarities between my anime save and this one, but as far as how transformative all these mods are, they're on that same level as my anime save, pretty much, at least in my opinion. Because I also had a mod that retextured my town's buildings. It added new buildings, like, you know. So even though all of this is, I'm showing you guys all of this right now, when I actually get into the save, like, there are probably other mods that I will add by then. Like, I'm still discovering things. So yeah, I think for time's sake, I'm just gonna skip this event right here. And look at Willie's house. Like, it's just a mushroom. It's like a little mushroom house. It's adorable. I should also mention that these retextures only apply to vanilla buildings. So if you have Stardew Valley expanded, you're not going to get a retexture for those buildings because these are only compatible with vanilla. I do have Stardew Valley expanded on this save. I'm sure you guys can tell because there are some buildings that are not normally here in vanilla. So yeah, here are these two houses. Gosh, I think what I love about this retexture in particular is that each house looks unique. Like, they're not just duplicates of one another. Like, the author actually took their time and made each building very unique. I still have to talk to everyone. I'm still doing the introduction quest. Like, this is literally just the second day of this farmer, you guys. So I still have quite a few people that I need to speak with. There's also a few gameplay mods that I have, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to those because, well, my farmer has not reached, like, many of the prerequisites for unlocking these mods. Like, I do have several gameplay mods, and I'll try to go over it with you guys, as best as I can. So I still need to see Leah and Marnie's homes, actually. So let me just go ahead and run to the Cindersap Forest just to check out their homes. So yeah, down here is Leah's home. I think one thing that I really like about the buildings is I love the foliage on the buildings, themselves. Like, I really love that. It really just fits the aesthetic that I'm going for. And there's Marty. I want to just talk to her real quick before I go check out her place. But yeah, it just really, really changes the entire aesthetic, and I'm here for it. Also, I forgot to mention as far as the grass. So the grass, I'm using Bog's Witchy grass variety. So I really love the grass, and I love the trees and the foliage and grass, and it's all so pretty that I don't even want to, cut through it or anything. They're just too gorgeous. So here's Rasmodius's tower. We can't really see the tippy top of it, but okay, yeah, we could, for the most part, that's the whole tower. But yeah, the tippy top of it is cut off a little bit, so. Yeah, honestly, I think that's all there really is to show you guys as far as, the visual stuff. The visual things that I have installed. That's really it. Now, as far as the gameplay mods, there is a few that really come to mind for me. So, and I'm not going to go up that way. I'm going around the other way because it's going to be so difficult to get back to my farm. It's going to be almost impossible to get back to my farm just from going that way because there's just too much unmovable foliage, you guys. So, as far as the gameplay mods, there's 3 that come to mind for this. And the first one is actually the magical broomstick mod, which just came out from Jenna Jafuffles. And yeah, that is perfect. And I'll try to put some footage up for you guys just so you can see. But I literally just did a mod review of this on my previous video. So if you guys want to see like the full in-depth breakdown of that, then you should definitely check out my previous video, where you can quite literally fly around in a broomstick. My only thing with that is that you can't, like, I guess unless you have significant cheats installed in your game, it's not something that you can start off with just from the get-go. You have to have like a certain friendship level with Rasmonius. So, but yes, that is definitely perfect for this save, and I really wish that I could have had a broomstick that I could show you here. Like, you could even retexture it and everything. I still haven't figured out how to do that in my main save, but it is definitely something that can be done. And as far as another gameplay mod that I can think of for this save, it is the Alchemistry of Witchy gameplay expansion, and that's from the author Morgula. And that's another mod that I have in my main save actually, and I have dabbled with it. Like, it does add some new things that you can try out, just some new artisan machines and new items, and it changes how the bombs look and everything. Like, it makes them more, just more chemistry looking. And I think that mod is perfect for, I guess, just the vibe that I'm going for with this save and with this farmer. So I actually have that installed in this current playthrough, but again, it's not something that you can just get from the get-go. Like, right now, I tried to go to the area to, just where all the action is as far as that mod, and I can't really go any further because it's too early. Like, I think that also requires friendship with Rasmodius, because it adds a new NPC. Like, that is actually a whole expansion mod. That is a whole expansion mod, just all on its own. So another gameplay mod that I can think of right now that I actually haven't added to this save, but I will, it's actually two, and oh my goodness.
Oh, hell no!
Look at that. That's scary. That's scary, guys. That's really cool, but that's really scary. Anyway, another gameplay mod that I intend to add to this save is actually Monster Mash. And it's actually the other mod that goes with it too, called Monster Sanctuary. And that is also by Boggy Witch. So yeah, I really want to completely witch out this save, and I just want to change the whole vibe entirely. So I do want to add the new monsters, the retextured monsters and all of that. And I want to be able to have monsters as farm animals too. And just the style, you guys know all of Boggy Witch's mods are just amazing. They're all amazing. So those are definitely some mods that I would like to add to my game eventually. And I'm actually surprised that I didn't add it yet. Like, I mean, I guess I'm only on day 2, so I can't go down the mines. We're not going to be able to see those monsters anyway, but I'll try to put some footage for you guys to see, because I do have that on. I have it on a couple of my saves actually, so I will put some footage of that for you guys in this video, so that you guys can get an idea of what that looks like if you haven't seen my mod review of it. So then I think another one of that is probably good for this save is the Magic Stardew beta mod. I'm trying to remember who that is from. Here, I'm just going to look at my notes. It is from Zexu2K. And also this forage comes from the Alchemistry mod. So alchemistry comes with a bunch of forage. So if you are starting off with that in your save from day one, just keep in mind that you may want to start collecting forage early, because it is just a very in-depth mod and you're going to need to collect a lot of random things. I think if you have Stardew Valley Expanded installed, that whole big area, that whole field on the way to the secret woods is actually like the perfect spot to find forage. Citrusap Forest and that place before you get to I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the name of that farm. But yeah, that is the perfect spot to get forage for alchemistry. So yeah, I think that's all I can really think of as far as gameplay mods, you guys. And I went over the retextures as best as I can, and I might have missed a couple of things, so I'm so sorry if I did. So I will leave everything in the description below. It's a lot of mods, so I'm going to have to put them in my blog post, and I'll just have to link it to you guys. But yeah, I think that's all I have to really show you guys in this save. So I will be playing with this at some point. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it, but I will be playing with this at some point. And I will be doing more videos like this because I want to have themes for days, you guys. Like, I want to have multiple themes that I could play with, when I'm ready. Like, I want to have different experiences every time. And thank you again to the user Crescent Lady for suggesting that I do this, because I think that this is an amazing idea. And yeah, it's something that I haven't really put much thought into, so thank you very much. And I think with that is all, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, if you've made it this far, then thank you so much for watching. And I am so much looking forward to playing with this save. And I'm also looking forward to making different themed saves like this one. I really want to just have different themes because there's so many different mods and just groups of mods that go well together. And I kind of wanted to just showcase that with you guys eventually on this channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And as always, happy farming!